The Fiat 124 Abarth Spider behind me is the best MX-5 you can buy today, and I'll tell you why. Back in December 2016, we compared a Mazda MX-5 to a regular Fiat 124 Spider and declared the Mazda the better sports car of the two. We found the Fiat was too soft, too demure, and just not special enough to be the winner. However, the Abarth version fixes all those problems and then some. For those of you living under a very large rock for the past few years, the 124 is a Fiatized version of Mazda's fantastic MX-5. It keeps the same wheelbase and track, the same interior, and the same basic chassis structure of the MX-5, but most notably swaps the Mazda's naturally aspirated 2-liter engine for a turbocharged 1.4-liter unit. And that means the two drive very differently. For the 2019 model year, the Mazda got a huge power bump from 155 horsepower all the way up to 181. And that leaves the 124 Abarth looking a little slim at just 164 horsepower from its turbo motor. But the torque is the real story. This thing makes 184 pound-feet of torque from really down low, like 2,500 RPM. And that means, unlike a Miata, you can just stomp on it at any RPM in any gear and just be sent along on a wave of turbo torque. It's so much fun! The 124 inherits a lot of goodness from the MX-5. The steering is divine, the driving position is perfect for fast driving, and the car's balance is superb. The 124 feels equally ready for the autocross course or the winding back roads. Where the original 124 was too soft and squidgy for our liking, the Abarth version with its stiffer suspension is perfect for handling and makes it feel like a sports car should. And now we get to the price. As tested, our tiny little Fiat rings in at nearly $51,000, but the base price is a much more reasonable $37,995. That's because our tester has $11,000 worth of options that I don't think you really need. Let me explain. Our tester is loaded with features like park assist, blind spot monitoring, leather seats, a 9-speaker Bose stereo, headlamp washers, and heated mirrors. For crying out loud, this flat black stripe on the hood and trunk is a $3,000 option. The only option boxes I would check are $1,900 for the awesome Brembo brakes and $1,700 for the Alcantara Recaro bucket seats. The standard units are uncomfortably narrow at the shoulders, even for a string bean like myself. So there you have it. It's a Miata that doesn't look like a Miata. It has more down-low punch than the Mazda, and it improves on the 124 Spider that we already know and love. What's not to like? Just don't order the stripe. For Driving.ca, I'm Clayton Seams.